be something new. There are stories to be told, dreams shattering, lights are flattering. Walks across the stage, there are secrets to behold, thoughts are gathering, lights scattering. Lay your words upon me kindly, just to remind me, I'm blinded by the lights. You make it wonderful. You make it wonderful. See the northern lights as they dance across the sky. They are inspiring. They take your breath away. Some will walk alone. They will never know the truth. Hidden messages shine like diamonds. Lay your words upon me kindly, just to remind me, I'm blinded by the lights. Whisper something gently to me, the words of love, you know, I'm blinded by the lights. You make it wonderful. You make it wonderful. You make it wonderful. Innocence is so inspiring, like a child will dream at night when my ship comes in, so full of wonder and remorse. You make it wonderful. You make it wonderful. You make it wonderful. You make it wonderful.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Vince. You look fantastic.
You look well, also, Andy. I love that.
Have you
beard.
had some work done, Vince?
Now there's a cool filter on Zoom. You can basically blur the images, you know, to get rid of all the crinkles.
Oh, it looks very nice. You should like take a picture, then send it to your doctor and tell him you want some. So anyway, we're here for Christmas. Unfortunately, we had to do a recording of the show because for some reason it's not going out on Facebook live to all our lovely, lovely fans that have supposedly seeing us.
Yes, there's been a few technical hitches, so we're pre-recording the thing, but we're as good as live. I mean, we're not gonna really edit it out apart from your swearing.
As soon as it's done tonight, we'll put it out, will we? As soon as it's done.
We'll put it out tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, okay. Tomorrow night. So here's cheers for everybody for Happy Christmas. And I'm going to introduce my Stephen now. Am I, Richard?
Yeah.
I would love to invite my beautiful sister-in-law and my lover.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, Facebook crashed, so it wouldn't go out live on Facebook. You couldn't see it, could you, on Facebook? No. Can you hear us, Stephen?
I can hear you vaguely, very faintly.
Vaguely, okay. This is the beautiful Stephanie on the right-hand side of the screen. On the left-hand side is my lovely husband with a little crown, Stephen Moss. And somewhere around are our two nieces, nephews, I get them mixed up. And
There's
Uncle
Jim.
Jim. Hi, Jim. How are you? Fine, thank you. We're doing some Christmas greetings to all our people. And this is, I get them mixed up, guys, because they're twins, but I'm going to try it, right? This is John Michael on the left, and this is Jamie on the right. Is that right?
Yes.
Yay! So I'm going to sing Happy Birthday to you. Everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dearest Stephen. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank
How
you
long?
so much.
This is our, how long have we been together now?
10 years.
10 years. This is our 10th year, and I thank God for the year when you brought me to the club. And
I love you so much.
Club. I love you too, darling, and I cannot wait to see you.
Thank you. I won't take up any more of your time. You and Vince have a wonderful show.
I want Christmas just to be over in a rush now, so I can see you.
Oh,
no.
thanks again, babe.
You'll all have to wait though till I come back for your presents, so I can give you them, or I'll give them to Stephen. Okay?
We're waiting for
Wonderful.
you.
I miss you, Uncle Andy.
I love you guys. Have a great
I
Love
love
you.
you.
Thank you for coming online. Thank you.
Thank you, Vince.
Hey, buddy.
Bye. Bye. Yay! So are we having another song or doing some more talking?
You can do whatever you want to do. Talk a bit. Choose a song.
Let's talk a little bit. Let's do our recap of what we were talking about earlier.
Yes, Andy. So I was asking, you're well.
Yes.
You're a bit bored.
How well I was. Yeah, I was a bit bored. I've been seeing a therapist, I have to admit, with my who's trying to make me, well, she's not making me, but doing meditation.
Oh.
Which I'm not very good at doing it, Vince.
No, it's tough.
I'm not very good. I mean, I used to be much better as a teenager.
Right.
But I think because it's not because of our job, but because of how the world has developed, with social media and everything, it's constant. Everything is constant all the time.
Yeah.
And you have to, and now because I'm in the flat on my own, and because Stephen hasn't been here, I'm not blaming that, but when I wake up, click, the TV goes on because it's for this company, with just voices in the background.
Yeah.
So, but I've got some material to read and stuff like that, and with lockdown, I mean, you don't get to see many friends, so you can't really explain.
Yeah.
Too much, to people. So
because you've gone into I was reading that London or the UK's gone into full lockdown again, isn't it?
It's disaster. It's back to tier 3. I mean,
Right.
Now they've introduced, they've got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and it's all a bit like people don't really know which tier's which. It's like, tier 1's, there's some places open, you can go and have drinks, to meet people, whatever. Tier 2's less so. You can have people, I don't know, not around your house or whatever, or in the garden or whatever. And tier 3, it's only your bubble, and you're only allowed 2 people or whatever, or 6 people, and then you have to go outside.
So are the shops open?
The shops are open, but they're going to start closing them at 10 o'clock for essential. To be honest, Vince, I'm so confused.
Right.
Because they've done so many different systems here.
Yeah.
That you don't know which one's which. So that's why they're talking about going into a full lockdown again, because that's all the people understand.
So what about the pubs and that? Are they open?
Well, they are open. I mean, but they're open till like I think from about 6. Well, in the daytime, some of them are open, but they're open from like 6 till 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And then, but you can't drink unless you eat. So and they classified a Scotch egg as being a meal. So people have been buying booze and chucking their food away, and there's been bins full of wasted food when there's people going hungry and going to food banks.
Yeah.
Which is disgusting, you know.
Yeah.
So it's all completely wrong. It's all completely wrong, and they're saying, you know, that by having these days now of tier 3, or it was tier 2 lockdown, then you can have 5 days together for Christmas with 5 days together with Christmas with 5 different family groups.
Oh.
And it's just, it's like completely going against the advice of, you know, I mean, COVID is rampant already, ran riot already here.
Yeah.
You know, it's who said something where it was? Oh no! I mean, you know how bad America is. I mean, it's in our building in Atlanta. Here, you know, you can't. I mean, they're trying to build like a bubble in my mum's home where you can like book half an hour sessions to go in there and see them outside. But it just seems also not quite right, you know.
It's the same. It's the same here. They've been changing and chopping the rules all the time, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of understand what they're doing. I mean, they've opened schools, shut schools, opened schools, and shut them again. And because in New York, for instance, it was kind of not under control, but it was kind of under control.
Yeah. It was here. It was
for a while, and then there was the second wave.
Yeah.
And so now they've started shutting everything up again. I mean, they just like this week, I think they shut the pubs and they shut the restaurants again.
Yeah.
Apart from outdoor dining, I mean, and it's like minus 2 degrees.
I mean, I just think like until everybody gets the vaccine, we can't mix.
No,
you just can't mix. We humans can't mix because we can't. You know, it's like.
Anyway, on a more cheerful note, should we play a bit of music?
Yeah, but I can I just say though, I would advise everybody not to spend Christmas with loads and loads of family because it will be a disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, I know everybody misses each other and we haven't seen each other, and there's been some awful, you know, people have lost people from their families and stuff like that, but we don't want it to get any worse than it already is, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's just best keep to yourself with the people you know. I mean, that's the best thing.
It's the only way.
Yeah, it's the only way. You can't I mean, our government has given people 5 days reprieve or 3 days reprieve to mix with five families. It just makes sense. That's just going to undo all the work that's already being undone now anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and we're saying the hospitals are all getting full nearly already anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was just watching your favorite chef on the TV, Vince. Nigella Lawson.
Oh yeah.
Doing her last year's Christmas dinner because she said she loves her dining table to be cozy and crammed full of people. So I thought, well, it's not exactly COVID Christmas, is it? But so I was just wondering what you were going to have for your day. Yeah.
Well, this year, I mean, we've got our little bubble, which basically is Oscar, Tracy, Michael, Tonya, and their daughter, and so they'll be coming around for Christmas. And we do, what I usually cook is roast beef.
Yeah.
because it's something that we just don't eat very much, you know, really.
Yeah.
So that, you know, Yorkshire puds. I might
Oh,
be doing though. What are those greens that they have in the south of America?
pinto bean, not pinto beans. In South America,
No, in the south of America.
or in the South of America,
Southern, it's like a southern green that they do.
okra. Okra.
No, it'll come to me. Anyway, I'm going to be doing some of that, I think, probably, because it's
Oh.
so that and roast potatoes, you know, the usual.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
quite
quite-
different for us, though.
Food wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Things that you have is all different, isn't it? Like mash. You have mash, don't you?
Well,
Or-
we did the mash for Thanksgiving, and then we're
Yeah.
having the roast potatoes, or air fried potatoes this year.
on to get the roast potato. And we're gonna have. I'm having Les over for Christmas.
Nice.
So because he usually goes to see his brothers in Birmingham,
Yeah,
and he's got like a ton of brothers.
I know.
So-
I know.
You know, so we're going to keep it safe, and I've ordered a rolled up goose belly. We've stuffed with I don't know what, like chestnuts and things like that.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully it gives you the instructions. And I've looked it up. How to cook it. But then as well, I mean, Vince, I need your advice, because should I do the potatoes from scratch, or should I just buy frozen goose roast potatoes
Oh, you can't buy frozen, Andy. That's not right.
with goose?
You can't buy frozen.
So I'll get fresh potatoes.
Yeah, you know, just parboil them. I mean, the thing is, if you cook the goose for about an hour, you can have so much fat. Get the fat out,
Yeah.
and then that's what you're going to roast the potatoes in. But the thing to do, I think, anyway, is to parboil or boil the potatoes till they're quite nearly almost cooked.
Yeah.
Then they just need 10 minutes in the oven, you know, with a bit of fat. You know what I mean? Then you get some lovely crispy goose fatted potatoes. Lovely. Whoa.
I don't like when they sort of fall apart too much though.
Right.
You know, I like them a bit sort of fluffy-ish, but
Yeah, crispy on the outside, fluffy and soft in the inside. I like them.
yeah. So that with Brussels sprouts, with chestnuts,
Ooh,
got
gosh.
lovely, and I'll probably buy the gravy. Would you make the gravy?
I would.
Get
I
the
would.
stock. You get the stock. Put it in the juice. Put some wine in.
And
Put
don't forget the flour.
Put a stock cube. Oh, sometimes I just use like a spoon of mustard, because that makes it
Oh, nice.
thicks it up, yeah, a bit. You know?
Yeah.
And Yorkshire puddings as well, but they're frozen as well now.
Well, I mean, I think those frozen Yorkshire puddings are pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I think they're really good. And they take like 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I do really piggish? What I've been doing really piggish?
Yeah.
I've been cracking an egg into the Yorkshire pudding,
Oh, yeah.
putting it in the oven.
Yeah.
So having like baked egg Yorkshire puddings,
Oh, nice.
which are really, really fattening. But I don't care. And then and Barney, he surprised me. He bought me 2 licorice compendiums. Do you remember them?
No. What are they?
When you were little, you know, like licorice. You get like licorice sticks, and they have like little twizzle sweets on the end, and they're called like wands. They're called wands.
Yeah.
And then they have like the Catherine wheel ones with the curled up with a little.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
Those ones, and they just have all different ones like that. But because I'm not too keen on the licorice all sort ones,
No.
because it's too sugary. That sort of marshmallowy stuff they have on there, that
Yeah.
horrible stuff. So, and dessert wise, I already ate the Christmas pudding. It was for four. It was for 4 people. Things. I got up one morning. I was really hungry, and I thought, "Oh, what is there? I fancy something really sweet." And that's all there was. So I had the Yorkshire, not Yorkshire, just the Christmas pudding, and I bought 2 double boxes of Bendix bitter mints.
Right.
To my favourites, because Steve likes After Eight, right? This is our
If you yin and yang.
this is our gripe thing, yeah. And I'd already eaten 3 parts of the boxes, so I'm going to have to go back to stock my order up a bit. Yeah. So, music-wise,
no, I mean, should we play some music?
oh yeah, we should play some music. I suppose some Christmas music. Yeah. What did you? I only chose one track, so it's all up to you, Vince. What
did you choose?
I only chose It Came Upon a Midnight Clear, but I'm not sure if Richard's got it on the list or not.
I have.
Oh, you have?
Let's play that one then.
Okay.
Yep.
Lovely. Lovely jubbly.
Oh.
It came upon the midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing. Still through the cloven skies they come, with peaceful wings unfurled, and still their heavenly music floats o'er all the weary world. Above its sad and lonely plains, they bend on hovering wing, and ever o'er its babel sounds the blessed angels sing.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I'm back. Just at the P.
that's cute. That's cute.
That was from what was that? It was from
Snow Globe.
Snow Globe, yeah.
It's funny though when you hear them back, isn't it? They sound completely different from how you remember them, don't you think?
Totally.
I know.
I was listening to A World Be Gone. I mean, I wasn't listening to it because I never listened to her records. So
Yeah.
I kind of was listening to it as a reference, and I thought, oh my god, it's not how I remember it
Yeah.
at all.
It's like when I listened to the singing, like when I was doing it, I thought, the singing is really good. It sounds really great. And then when I heard it, I thought like, oh, it's not that great. It sounds like, I thought it was all sort of like choir boyish.
Yeah.
But it sort of sounds like a bit, I don't know, kind of blank, don't you think?
No, I think that's amazing. I think that's the vocals on that are amazing, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, it was an impossible task to make a Christmas record because this,
Yeah,
you're trying to make something that's a bit different from everybody else, and everybody's done everything that you can possibly
yeah,
imagine. So no, I think, and also I think actually the choice of songs, because I think they were mostly your ideas because you're singing, obviously. It worked out really well. Was it Richard that mixed those tracks? Richard X.
I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, I think that's when we first met Richard X.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, because it was kind of like a trial thing, wasn't it? To see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I can't remember now. Anyway, I'm seeing Gareth on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to finish our another surprise.
Our alt neon.
Our ambient. Yeah. Yeah. There's going to be all kinds of neon that you're not even going to, you have to get a kaleidoscope to
You'll be blinded by the light.
Yeah, to get blinded by it. Yeah. What else? So my mum's okay, and I feel a bit bad because I'm not, seeing them. I haven't seen any of my family.
Oh, really?
Thankfully, they all came down, before it all happened.
Yeah.
Had a few sleepovers and stuff. But and I've sent them some hampers and things, But
when's Steve coming over?
He's coming over on the 10th of July, 10th of January. Sorry, Vince, my mind's a bit blank today.
Is there any problem? Does he have to go into isolation and all that stuff when he
he has to quarantine here, but they said it was 14 days. Then they said it was 10 days.
Oh.
Now they don't know. I mean, I was trying all sorts of things to go and see him. We were thinking to go to Barbados, stay there for 2 weeks, and then fly to America from there, which you can because it's quarantining, and they're not on the list.
Right.
So there's all kinds of places you can go to, that aren't on the list, but it's kind of like getting somewhere near enough, where Angel can go, or it's not fair to leave him too long. That's why Steve can only come over for those 2 weeks. Yeah. But I mean, it's been weird. I mean, we've been texting and everything, so it's been kind of fine. But it's just really weird when you get used to someone's company, around the house and stuff. I mean, I've not been bad with all the housework and things. And I've even done washing bins, which is like for me, they're not the towels aren't all soft, but they're a bit like cardboard. But I got a lovely cleaner as well that I found. It's really sweet because Delilah retired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she retired. So I think I'm going to pull this cracker because I didn't get anything Christmassy, to wear, and then we can have another song, one that you chose. Yeah. Woo! Oh, I knew it was going to be that.
Oh, very useful.
Fingernail clippers, like probably my 22nd pair.
You can re-gift that.
Yeah, I can re-gift it. I'll try and put it back in and get the.
Is there a hat and a joke?
Oh, let me see. I bet there even is. But that was the whole thing, wasn't it? But the hat. Oh, here's the stupid hat. Look. I could have made a better one myself. Oh. It doesn't even fit anyway.
Oh, that's perfect. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Well, that's 25 quid. That's 25 quid down the drain. Let me see. There's not even a joke. Let me see. Yes, there is.
Here we go.
I bet this is one of your ones.
Yeah, I write these for a living.
He writes these. Yeah, people, you didn't know this. Vince is a cracker joke writer on the side. Right, dear waiter. Sorry. Diner. Waiter, what's this fly doing in my alphabet soup? Waiter, learning to read, sir. How long are an elephant's eyelashes? 4 inches. It's not a joke, is it? That's like,
It's not one of mine.
that must be serious. How long are an elephant's eyelashes? 4 inches. 4 inches.
No.
Doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
Policeman, didn't you see that sign saying one way? Delivery. Oh, driver, sorry, driver. But officer, I'm only going one way. For Christ's sake, sorry. Happy birthday, Jesus. So what's your thing? What's your song, Vince?
Oh, let's play God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, which was on. I was looking online. Apparently, it's only on the Crackers International Deluxe
It
version.
was a mini one, weren't it? I thought it was on mini little one, mini disc.
Yeah, that's right. It was on a mini disc. Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would be impossible for me to do this now because it's very, very high.
Here we go.
Oh,
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. For Jesus Christ our Saviour was born upon this day to save us soul from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same. Now that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
short version.
It's the Richard EIS edit.
The EIS edit. Well, it's very good, Richard. Don't know what to say now.
I know.
What have you got to ask me, Vince? Anything?
Well, apparently we have some questions, so we can do.
Yeah.
From the
Like split them up and do
yeah.
something mean.
No pressure, Richard.
Is that all right, Richard?
We can't hear you, mate. Your mic's off.
So, Richard.
Okay, my mic's on. There we go. Let me just get myself onto the screen.
So technical, isn't it?
You're very good, you know, giving up your nights like this.
Oh, it's all right.
Oh, anyway, you're in the best place, Dorset, aren't you?
Cornwall's better than
Cornwall.
Dorset, but
Yeah.
we're close to Cornwall. So that's,
Yeah, but it's the best place, though.
so I've got
Lockdown wise.
hundreds of questions, and I've
Yeah.
put them all into a
Yay!
Christmas stocking. So
Yeah.
I'm going to start putting them out and reading the questions for you.
Brilliant.
So, starting off, this is from Liam Bex. Ironically, tell us your best Christmas cracker joke.
Well, that must be up to Vince, because I just told 3 terrible ones from a cracker.
Okay.
So-
Well, I was reading the other day on the internet. The most popular Christmas present this year from Amazon is broken snare drums.
It's not.
Yeah, you can't beat them.
I'm going to move on to the next question.
Quickly.
It's from Ria Alexander. She says, I'm so sorry, it's not a question, but it's my little sister Jenna's birthday. Would you be able to do a birthday shout out, please?
How old is she?
Doesn't say.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Perfect.
so it's Jenna's little sister's birthday.
Jenna's little sister's birthday.
Hi, Jenna's little sister. Happy birthday.
Okay, next we have from Mark McGinley. Who was the band you viewed as the biggest competition to you at the height of your fame?
I think it was Oasis. What do you think, Vince?
I don't know. I didn't really think about bands as a competition particularly.
No, I did not really.
I mean, you know, I thought that
Yeah.
I was so into Us.
Yeah. I thought Kajagoogoo were quite good, but they were sort of before us, really, weren't they?
They had better haircuts.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on from Stephen Rogers. What's your favourite cheese?
Ooh.
Well, I have to be a bit careful. I've been a bit of a cheeseaholic this time. That's been my drug of choice, cheese. This time, the same as last time with pepper red Leicester. They've got now with peppercorns in. Oak smoked cheddar and blue cheese still.
Yeah, I was going to say blue cheese is my go-to cheese with a cracker, and also my wife's really into blue cheese sauce.
Yeah,
We have it with everything pretty much, you know. So I make a mean blue cheese sauce. And
good. I'd like to know how to make good blue cheese sauce.
yeah, bit of, you know, just a basic kind of butter and flour, roux.
Yeah,
And just chuck in the cheese, man.
make a
If
roux.
you've got asparagus, it's fantastic.
Chuck it in. How do you stop your cauliflower cheese from getting too watery, Vince?
Watery?
Yeah, because do you parboil yours?
Yes.
So then you just leave it to dry afterwards, or
Leave it to dry. Stick it on a paper towel for 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
And put the sauce on over the top afterwards, and then also at the end not broil it. We broil here in
Grill.
America. In the UK, we grill, you know, but we broil here just to give it a little bit of colour at the top.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say? I can't remember now. Sorry. Oh, God.
I'll ask another question then. This is from Andrew Ainsworth. Who drinks the most on tour? Is it Vince? Is it Andy? Is it Val? Or is it Emma?
I think it's Val and Emma together, put together. If you add them both together, they add up to either Vince or myself. But it depends on what you drink, because I drink shorts and Vince drinks beer. So it's kind of like I'm in the danger zone with the higher alcoholic content rye, and Vince goes for the safer beer option.
Yeah, and the girls drink a lot of wine, I think. They like their
Yeah.
glass of wine,
Yeah,
right?
like, they get like 2 bottles of wine, is it, or 4 on there? Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. But the worst thing to drink on tour is kombucha,
Yeah.
because we've had it, and if you leave it out the fridge like half an hour, forget it. Your insides are out.
I'm going to jump in with another question.
Yeah.
This one's from Iggy. Have you kept any props from any of your concerts? What happened to the Erasure mobile from the Phantasmagorical concert? So 2 questions, really.
When you say the, you mean the tank? No, you don't mean the tank.
Yeah, that was your.
Yeah, it could be the tank, it could be the swan.
Well, the tank is actually living in Chertsey now, my old house, and yeah, that was delivered from London to Chertsey, and it sits on a hill in the garden. I don't know what happened to the swan.
The swan's outside the garage in Mallorca.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's like part of the garden now. It's kind of growing in the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's another place where we haven't been, where I haven't been able to go.
No, I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, I bet you're missing that place.
I am, yeah. And then
Has anybody been staying there? I don't. They're not. No, not
they're
this
not
year.
allowed. No, they're not allowed. No, it's all right. C'est la vie, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at least we're all alive and healthy.
Bearded.
Yeah, bearded. Looks all right, doesn't it? It's all right.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it.
I thought I saw that Steve was growing a bit of a tash as well there. Did you see that? Notice that?
I didn't notice that one. No.
Yeah, that's the first thing I saw.
Oh, no.
That tash.
Okay, another question. It's from Aubrey King. Actually, Aubrey says, I don't have a question, but I wanted to thank you both for filling my life with beautiful music. I love and appreciate you both so much.
Thank you, Aubrey. That's very kind.
Yeah.
And then a question from Leanne Leaf. My question for both of you is the old, what 3 people, alive or past, would you invite to your Christmas dinner party and why?
Alive or past?
You're not allowed to anymore, are you?
No, you can't. No. I mean, you wouldn't be able to have a ghost because they wouldn't be able to eat. So you'd have to have like. I would quite like to have some cartoons at my dinner. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Be quite funny. Like, I don't know, who's my favourite one? I don't know, like.
Barney from the Flintstones would be quite good, I think.
Oh yeah, Barney would be quite good. And who else? Who else is there? The ones. Oh yeah. Oh, I know you like Jerry because you like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Simon Garfunkel, don't you, Vince? So you could have Tom and I'll have Jerry. So that's 3 people.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Ish.
Next question comes from Philip Prague. Millions of people around the world dance to your music. When was the last time you danced?
Well, I had a lovely dance in the living room about 2 weeks ago with Barney and my friend Steve. And we put on Dare by the Human League.
Nice.
And we had a fantastic dance. It was brilliant.
We did on the last radio show I did with Reed, we did a slow dance to a very atmospheric track that we played on the show. It was very ambient, and so we did very hippie-ish style dancing. That was, in fact, that was yesterday.
Ooh.
Okay, next question comes from Debbie Victor. What is your favourite Christmas song and why?
Oh, favourite Christmas.
Pogues.
Yeah.
The reason that I like that song is because I suggested that we cover that for Snow. And Andy said it's such a good song we can't cover it. We'll ruin it.
No, you can't.
So that's my favourite.
No. I don't know what my favourite Christmas song is. I don't know if we did it on the Snow Globe. Silver Bells, did we?
We did. It's on the list.
Yeah, that's my favourite one. It's not because of the bells. I just like the
song.
Yeah.
Do we play it?
Yeah, let's
Is
play
it on the list?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay.
Silver bells, silver bells, soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear the ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
Ding-a-ling-a-ram-a-lang-a-ding-dong. What can you
Nice.
say? It's, huh?
Very nice, Vince.
What? I
Good
don't know.
question. Okay, Rob French says, hi, Andy and Vince. What is your choice of accompaniment for Christmas pudding? Brandy sauce, custard, or are you mavericks who go rogue?
I've been using Elmley cream because it's half the calories and lasts longer.
I would go for custard every time. I like a nice custard. It's something that you don't see here much or taste much here in the States, you know. So
No, you don't, do you?
no, it's not.
It's like when they have those like English stands in the public supermarket. It's rubbish, isn't it? The things they sell on there.
Well, you get your baked beans and your cup, you know, your tea, which is quite good, and your digestive biscuits.
Yeah, but it's all like really bad things.
It's really bad.
No, it's like their equivalent of like they have in America they have really bad things as well, like marshmallows and all those sort of like like what they call those things when you squash them between s'mores, between biscuits with marshmallows and stuff like that, like really bad fake food, like factory food, like it's not even like grown or anything. It's like chemicals, all the food. that's what they put on the stall for the English, like the bird's custard and stuff. What's that made of? That's
I
like
don't mind. I like bird's custard. I think that's all right.
it's like starch powder and what's it made out of?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's nothing natural in it at all. That's why I like it, though. I mean.
Okay, another question. This one's from Kerry, and it says, what is your best childhood gift?
What, when we were kids?
Yeah, when you were kids, yeah.
My mum, she bought me a Bontempi organ, which was really lovely. And you had like chords on one end of it and then a keyboard. So I could play like Once in Royal Baby City and all those kind of things. And I can tell you a really awful story that goes with it because
Please do.
because
Please do.
I found it in the wardrobe. I was like sneaking around, and I found it in my dad's wardrobe. And I went downstairs to Mum, and I said, oh, "Mum," I said, "I love that organ that you bought Dad for his Christmas, And she goes, "Oh, you idiot, you prat! That was for you. We bought that for you." And then, and there was another one when I thought I got a new bike, and I came home, and there was a box in the garden, like that looked like a bike. It was a bike-shaped box, you know. So I went really quickly to open up the box, and the dead dog was in it. The dog had died, and they put it in the bicycle box, and I didn't know, and I was like, "Oh no!"
What was the dog's name?
Shep.
Of course. Oh no, that's awful.
No, sorry, Mum. I didn't mean, you know. She sort of like, she tried to hide it, you know. She sort of packed it up and put it in the box. But one of my coming of age stories was, Vince, I had to go. I didn't have to, but I did it voluntarily. Went to put our dog down called Tina when she was like about 15 because she had cancer in her eye. So because Mum couldn't do it, Mum was so upset. So I said, "I'll do it," and I took it there, and that was my, you know, proving I was a grown up to my mum.
Oh yeah, that's awful. Our cat was because our cat was supposed to be not groomed. It was supposed to be have his hair cut, get a trim, and we got like a local, you know, vet. It's around the corner actually.
Yeah.
He does all the medicines and all the rest of it and everything. And he went for a trim. This is before the COVID thing hit, you know. It was in February, I think.
Do you have to cut the nails? Do you cut his nails?
This was just his hair because he's a hairy cat.
Yeah, but do you
trim?
Do you have to cut the nails though of the cat?
That's that no. But we went there and the cat bit the person so badly. She said, I'm never going to see your cat again.
Oh.
The next time you come in, he has to give him a sedative.
Yeah.
Calm him down. So we found another place to get his hair cut.
Yeah.
And we went to our vet and can you give him a sedative, you know, so that he's like calm and everything before he gets his hair cut. And he had his hair cut and everything, and the guy said there was a bit of a misunderstanding with the person that was cutting his hair and with Tracy, and he said, "Do you want a lion cut?" And she said, "Yeah, whatever, you know, lion cut." And they basically cut a lion cut.
So it looks like
all of his hair off, all of it, apart from his head.
Bald. I mean, so he was all bald, his body. Oh. I have another pet story as well. With Steve went for dinner the other night in the building in Miami with Seth and our other friend, and it was Hanukkah, you know, because they celebrate Hanukkah.
Yeah.
And but what happened was the dog who lives in the apartment, he stood on its tail, and it hasn't got it's one of those Thai Ridgebacks, so they don't have fur, so it really hurt them. So but he came in the kitchen, the dog, and they didn't see him. And Seth, who was the guest, stood on the tail of the dog, and the dog turned around and bit his leg, and they had to go to the A&R to get their leg stitched up on Hanukkah. So
No.
I know.
What kind of dog was it?
It's a Thai Ridgeback.
Oh.
I mean, they're not vicious. They're not really vicious, but if you stand on their tail, it really hurts them.
I'm sure it would. Well, if you said on my tail, I'd about bite you back, you know.
What else did I do? What else was it? I mean, we haven't done anything. I went to the bar. I went to the hairdresser as soon as that was open on December 2nd. That was really good. I went to Canary Wharf to like do the. I sent my passport off to get it renewed, Vince.
Oh, is it out of date now? You should have.
It's
You
not
should
out
have
of
two.
date, but
You should have two passports, don't you? Don't you have two?
yeah, because it had like just up until June. So I thought, well, I mean the other one's longer, but I just thought I better get it done, you know, before we go off. Well,
Yeah.
up into outer space, you know.
Okay, I've got another question for you.
Yeah.
Hi, Vince and Andy. This is from Harold. I think your song Looking Glass Sea is an overlooked Erasure masterpiece. I would like to know anything you can share about it.
Well, that was done for Dick Tracy, the movie, and I mistakenly thought it was a song from Madonna. So I wrote it with her in mind, like sorry, we both wrote it. Sorry, Vince. We both wrote it with her, with Madonna in mind. Because it was like all sung to her, you know, being some sort of fairy muse type person. And we were the only people to get our own production credits on the album. Everybody else was produced by this guy called, I think his name was Andy Paley. But we got our own production credit. But they put on a lovely, lovely choir. I mean, I would love to do that song one time live if we had the proper ensemble. Yeah.
Nice, thank you. From Cole, we have, hi Andy, hi Vince, do you drive? And if so, what car do you drive?
I had a driving license, but I've relinquished my driving license. I've decided that because it ran out, and the address in it was a UK address and everything, and it was fine. I had a driving license for a car and a motorbike, but I decided I'm not going to bother to renew it because I don't like driving. I get told off when I'm driving anyway. So what's the point? You know, I'm living in New York. You don't really need a car, and I'm very fortunate that my wife will just chauffeur me around. So you know what? It's one of those things. You know, when you're a kid, you love it. You know, when you're a kid, you get your license the first time round, and you love the idea of like driving and having a fast car and everything. I've just lost that interest completely. Now I just want to get to somewhere safely. Andy has a license.
Yeah, I've still got my license because I was fortunate because I thought I'd lost my license, but I hadn't. So I renewed my license, and they extended the years. So I think it's till I'm 70 or something like that, which is bad because I'm a useless driver. I'm like a really bad driver. And I learned to drive in London though, in a mini metro when they were out. So the only car that I've had is a Mini, and it's been sitting in the garage in Spain as a bird's nest. And we've tried to, refurbish it and stuff like that. It was like one of those. It was a soft top Mini, but I'm sure there are specialists somewhere that could get the Mini and get it back to full capacity, and it would make a very nice home. I'm sure there's a very nice home somewhere for the Mini because I don't use it.
So you wouldn't be interested in driving it yourself?
Well, I would get another one. But to be honest, it's the because it was like a collector's edition Mini. It was a Mini Rover. It was too low. The tires scraped all the roads and scraped all the.
All right.
You know, when you go over the
bumps
in your house and things like that. So we put a plate underneath, which was not a very good idea, because it kind of like made it worse.
Okay, from Oliver, what will Vince and Andy be having for their Christmas dinners?
Well, I think we discussed that, didn't we, Vince, earlier?
Yeah, so I'm going to be having roast beef. And I think Andy's going to be having a little bit of
Rolled goose.
Yeah.
Which I'm really looking forward to, because I love the taste of goose. Oh no, that was duck fat fries, wasn't it? You remember in Maine?
Yeah, but goose fat fries even better, mate.
Yeah, yeah. I was so shocked about Maine being Republican.
Oh yeah, it's been quite a while. But
That's
having
right.
said that, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not defending the Republican Party whatsoever, but
Yeah,
the woman that's in control,
yeah.
they're,
I mean,
they're
there are
she's-
sensible Republicans.
yeah, she's not so bad.
We're not biased, are we, Vince?
Question for you from Steve Hickson. If you were asked, would you represent the UK in the Eurovision Song Contest?
No.
No.
Nice and easy, that one then. Okay, next one's from Debbie. She says, has lockdown revealed any hidden talents or made you realise that you'll never master a certain skill? And she also said, Happy Christmas to you both.
Well, Vincent, I'll tell you what. I bought another accordion.
Oh no.
I wanted to learn how to play it, right? So I bought one on an antique site, and it was crap. So they gave me my money back.
Oh.
And they just said you can keep it. And then so I phoned up this shop. It's the only accordion shop in the whole of London. So I went round there, and he gave me a brand new one. And then I got it home, and the bass B is stuck on it. So I can't play it anyway. So I've got to take it back again.
Oh no.
But apparently it's quite common that they do get stuck, like with the weather and stuff like that.
Is it old? Is it an antique again?
No, this is a brand new one.
Oh.
But it's quite common that they get stuck, but you have to know how to open it and get it, unstuck, which I can't do that because I'm useless at those things. So I have to go back to the shop. But because of COVID, it's only open like Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and you have to make an appointment to go there.
Yeah.
So it's a bit tricky getting there. But I would like to.
Where is the store? Where's the shop? Sorry.
It's in Lewisham. Have you ever been there?
No, I didn't know that there was even a shop.
Really lovely. Lewisham is. I was so surprised. It's gorgeous.
Oh, he's left. No, he's back.
I finished. My hat keeps flying off.
How about you, Vince? Any hidden talents from lockdown?
Yeah. Magic?
Not really. I mean, I've gotten quite good at raking the leaves.
Yeah. Well, that's good though. That's very zen.
Yeah. But no, I'm like you. I'm not enjoying it at all.
No.
I really miss traveling.
Yeah.
Or even having the choice to travel. That's what I did dislike the most. I think. I mean, normally, I mean, well, by now we would have been on tour. We'd have done Europe. We'd have done the UK. Yeah, we'd have finished the tour, and we'd have been ready to come home.
Yeah.
Now we're just home.
But having said that as well, just how much have we taken travel for granted?
I know. But I wouldn't. I feel nervous going to the supermarket. To be honest, just going around. It's only up one block down from our house.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like a sort of put the mask on and everything. It's like being a soldier or something.
Yeah.
It's like I go in there. I'm as fast as I possibly can be. And I know exactly where everything is, and I'm in and out there. Like you not seen me. I'm like a shadow. in the supermarket. And but no, I mean, yeah, that's the skill I've learned actually over this period, is just to be really, really secretive and spy-like.
And just buying just the essential things that you need.
Absolutely, yeah.
Fine, yeah.
Question from Sam Hughes for Andy, this one. What did you get Stephen for his birthday today?
For his birthday today, well, it's all been a bit mixed up, because I bought him a ring, which was made in Berlin, which was sent to Miami twice and got sent back from their customs. And it wasn't because we weren't going to pay the duty, it was just they didn't get together. And so then it's been sent here. So he's waiting for it for when he comes over. So in the meantime, I got him a little Japanese Mickey Mouse that's done up like Johnny Depp's Mad Hatter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so next we have another one. No question. This is from.
Oh, I like your halo, Vince.
With the territory, yeah. This one's from Steve Curtis. No question, just wanted to say thank you for helping me get through the 80s and the 90s. Cheers and good health for 2021.
Cheers to you, mate, too.
Thank you very much. That really suits you, that halo. I think you should get one. No, I think you should get one, Vince. For real, for stage. A floating look really good.
Adam Volker would like to know, Vince and Andy, have you started work on any new material for the follow-up to the Neon?
No.
Well, we're working on no, we're working on an alternative Neon, which is the next thing that's going to be released sometime next year.
It's the third version. See, we're ahead of Taylor Swift, Vince.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. You see, they nick all our ideas as well. You know, they're all doing now Christmas albums with Christmas songs with their own few songs on them as well.
Yeah.
And they're all doing albums of country versions of their own songs.
Yeah.
So they all copy us.
This one is from Melanie Stansfield, and she says, my dad is a massive fan. Can you give him a shout out, please? His name is Ian Jones. He has Erasure Everything.
Ian Jones!
Ian Jones, happy Christmas and all that.
Happy Christmas!
All of that, yeah.
Very nice. Should we do some music?
Yeah.
Do it.
Choose one of yours, Richard. Did you choose one?
I didn't, no, but I
No.
can choose one of yours.
All right.
Go for
then.
it.
Yeah. Were there any more kind of up tempo-ish ones, or did they all?
You two always choose the gloomy downbeat ones.
Gloomy ones.
We do like yeah.
Including this one.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow
There are other religions besides Christianity.
That reminded me, we just had a foot of snow here in New York.
Oh my God! We said that storm was coming. Has it been already?
Yeah, it happened.
Like last
Not
night?
not last night, not last night, the night before. So we're
Oh.
still, there's still pristine white snow outside our house.
Oh.
It does look the part, I've got to
Well,
say.
feel like a few more days, and then it's all
Goes to
gone by then.
mush.
Though, yeah, be gone by then.
But it's frigging freezing here, man.
Freezing, is it? I just got my heating fixed. Not yesterday, the day before, Vince.
Oh yeah.
Because I actually wrote to. You'll be proud of me. I wrote to what's it called now? Ecolec myself. It's called ecolec.co.uk. And apparently you can operate your radiators from the internet. And I've got exactly the same radiator as you. Did you know? You know, in your in your downstairs hallway when you go out, as you go out, it's that like curly one.
Yeah.
It's those.
Oh, that's right. I remember you bought. I remember when you were looking for those online.
Yeah, I've got those. Is that where I saw it then? At your house?
I don't know. I do remember though. I was looking at pages with you when we were looking at radiators and stuff for your house.
So anyway, they answered me back, and it was. I mean, thankfully, I understood a bit of it, but it was all in like gobbledygook. I said, listen, guys, don't you have like one engineer that can just come to London and like sort it all out for me? Because I bought this system, and it doesn't work.
Right.
And it's, and they said, well, you need. So they asked me what's the serial numbers of each controller for the radiator.
Oh, no.
So you got one in the living room, one in the bedroom, one in the other bedroom. But in the beginning, even the serial numbers didn't match what they said was, the ones. So, so they basically, from this information, what was gathered was two of the thermostat things don't actually talk to the internet, whatever it's called, the router.
Right.
They don't talk to it. You have to buy the different ones that talk to it. So only one talks to it. So it doesn't matter. I just have to switch it on, the temperature up by hand. But but they're battery operated, so you have to like replace the batteries every year. It's more hassle than it is just having a regular old normal radiator with a screw tap on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all this stupid modern technology.
I know.
Apart from synths, but anyway, that's my moan.
Do you want a question, Andy?
Yes, please.
This is from Paul Hulme, and he says, is there any meaning behind your tattoos, and what made you get them?
Paul Cole.
Paul Hulme.
Hulme.
That's the guy.
Yeah, Paul Hulme.
Is there any meaning behind your tattoo?
Well, to be honest, it was it wasn't a midnight crisis. It wasn't a midlife crisis. It was I got carried away with the whole rock and roll vibe because we were like going through Dallas and all these places, and our one of our, I don't know if it was our sound guy, I think, or our tech guy, but he had tattoos all over him, and I thought they looked so cool, and I embarrassed him a bit because I asked him if he had them everywhere, and and he was really embarrassed. I think he thought it was like a come on, and it wasn't, and but anyway, he took me to my first tattoo place, to my first tattoo, which I can't remember if it was Dallas or Austin. I think it was Dallas though. And the first one was, oh, I can't remember now. Yeah, I can't remember. So anyway, before what I was doing on tour was going on, you know, those things where you get bargains, you join it up, you join online. I can't remember what they're called. It's called like Deal It or something like that. Or so you can like, so I was arranging all things, like each city we went to, I was like arranging to get my hair cut, like to get my nails done in each place. And so I did the same with tattoos. And I was going around, but meaning wise, no. I mean, I got like, this was a, I love seafaring stuff. I love seafaring stuff. I think maybe I was a sailor, I don't know. But this one is a Norwegian anchor. I love roses, so one is a ring of roses around my wrist, and here's one on my arm. I love tarot, so here's the Ace of Wands, which makes things happen. Here's 3 cherries because I think they're lucky. This is DSM, my partner, and this is a big old rose on my shoulder, and that's it so far. But I'm thinking yellow. It's going to be my next thing.
Excellent. Okay,
Or
question.
is this jumper? See this jumper? It's not actually a sweater. It's
Yeah, it's a tattoo. It's all totally tattooed.
I'm just I'm a tattooed man.
I could tell that it's just like one of those 3D ones as well, isn't it? Like
Yeah, it's like
yeah. What are they called? Those 3D things?
3D things.
Right? Holographic.
There you go.
Yeah, you've got a holographic tattoo there, mate. Well, you're going to glow on stage anyway, so you might as well have a halo as well.
Question to you both from Nelson. Why do you only put 10 songs on your albums?
Don't you think it's enough? You get like 2 B-sides. Do you know what ABBA used to do? You used to get like 9 singles on their album, and they were all singles and B-sides.
Yeah. I think it's a bit of a thing from the past, really. I mean, 'cause you can only actually fit 10 songs onto an album when they were just cutting vinyl.
Yeah.
And also the record company goes, okay, you got 13 songs, man. We can make 2 albums out of that, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And now you make 5 songs and they make like 100 versions.
But I tell you what I really like, though, I've been noticing on the internet recently and on Spotify, is that people are releasing songs and records that are only 2 minutes long. I think that's kind of cool.
Well,
because
good.
people aren't thinking about like selling records like CDs or vinyl or anything. They're just thinking about Spotify.
Yeah.
I always think that for me, the perfect song is no longer than 3 minutes. You know, if you can get everything like squeezed into that amount of time, it's like full impact. It just works really well. And I think it's a bit of an art.
I mean, you're
not cheating people. You're just like getting this amazing piece of art just into 3 times 60.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I know it's all art, Vince, but one thing that I do dislike is how they become commercial soundtracks.
I'm not knocking that, mate. You know, makes this a few.
I know, but it's kind of like, but that's all there is set in for now, though.
Yeah.
Really, because it's not going to get played otherwise. I mean, you get radio, that's lovely, but for the amount of times you need now to get it into the public consciousness is forever.
Yeah.
Like 1 million plays you have to have,
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so from Lena, Vince and Andy, assuming I'm the good fairy, would either of you trade being legendary and famous for eternal youth and beauty?
Well, we don't have either, do we? So
I'm
we're gonna have to
don't
trade.
don't take this the wrong way, but I'm looking forward to being old, and I'm looking forward to leaving this mortal coil no, don't take it the wrong way, Vince. I just want to, see if there is anything else. I mean, we won't know anyway. I won't know.
Well, let me know.
Well, I'll knock 3 times on your table if it's
Not 3 times on my moog.
if there is anything. Yeah, I'll knock 3 times on your move. But I'm suggesting I'm going before you. You might go before me. You never know.
Question from
83 is a very good age. Barbara Windsor, I think, went at a really good age to go at.
Did.
Yeah.
Question from Kev Grant. Would you ever do a competition to do a one-off concert in someone's house or garden?
Nah.
Nah.
Fair enough. Okay, from Victoria Stoko. What has been your best moment of 2020?
The end of it.
Yeah, it will be the end. For me, it was us hanging out in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was fun.
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah, I've forgotten the fact that we were pre-COVID then.
Yeah, oh, was that? No, that was the year before, wasn't it?
The last time that you and I actually saw each other was when we were mixing the neon, which I think was in the end of January.
Yeah, in London.
East end of London.
Yeah.
That was.
But we had a good meal, though. We had a good meal.
It feels so long, so
No,
far
it feels
away, you know.
Like 3 years ago already.
I know. It's weird because I mean, I know we don't see each other like every week, or we didn't see each other every week, but man, I miss it. I miss you, obviously. You know,
but it makes you realise as well, though, Vince. There's no concept of time.
Yeah.
There's not really, is there? Unless it's only because we're all kind of like we're all like programmed to do things all at particular times. You know what I mean? Like go home, go to the office, come back. But when it's like this and there's nothing to do, it's like it seems to last forever. The time lasts forever.
Yeah.
Like a weekend lasts forever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just really bizarre. I think it's thrown so many questions up.
Yeah.
About life, really.
I think it's also about. I mean, I love routine. I love the fact. I love the fact that I have to do certain things at certain times in the day or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, I like. Even if I didn't want to admit it, I like the fact that I had a date to go. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, January or March. Oh, we're going to be on tour. I'm going to be leaving my house, and I'm going to be traveling. It's something to look forward to.
Well, you're good though because you're disciplined. I'm not disciplined, so it all goes a bit tits up for me. I don't know what's day and what's night.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I don't usually, but that's what that's why I'm in the tour bus. Yeah, that's why I'm in the tour bus. But what was I going to say though about the whole COVID thing? It's totally bizarre. It is totally bizarre. The whole thing. I just do not understand it at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, well, sorry, I shouldn't say it really.
Then don't.
No, I won't say it.
Whatever it was.
No.
We've got one more piece of music. Shall I go to that?
Yeah.
It's White
Like-
Christmas.
White Christmas. Oh, didn't we choose like? Oh no, we played "She Won't Be Home," didn't we?
We did. No, that's at the end.
Oh, that's at the end. And did Vince play Isabels of Love?
No, it wasn't on his list.
Oh, okay. So what is it now?
White Christmas.
White Christmas.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think we're ever going to see a White Christmas ever again.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Lovely.
That was White Christmas from the Snow Globe album by Erasure. And
Can I say one thing about COVID, Vince?
I would like to use many things actually.
Yeah. I've noticed though. I mean, like, you know, daytime TV is really boring, right? But I've been watching it like a few times, and I've noticed all during this COVID thing, it's changed, and people have like, I mean, there's so many people doing stuff for charity. You know, like hundreds and hundreds of people doing like really like grueling stuff for charity to like, and for like getting meals for people, for helping the homeless people, you know, going around to visiting old people, all kinds of things. And like even the tone of, you know, like it can be quite sort of like sycophantic on the data, on those sort of programs. It's all like, it's a bit lovey-dovey and all. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Much more sincere.
Yeah.
Really feels like a shift. You know, it's much more humane. You know, and hopefully it will last. I mean, not COVID, but you know, hopefully this will last, because I think it's just we were treating human beings like trash. You know, with all the refugees around the world, which we're treating them like trash. We can't do that. It's not, you know, it's your fellow human beings. You can't do that. And all the animals that we've lost, it's unbelievable. You know, I know it's like people say the cycle of life, but I think it's so much more than that. You know, that's my bit anyway.
Not quite sure how to follow that. Mike Stanley would like to know if you've bought each other Christmas presents.
I didn't buy. I haven't bought Vince anything this year. I don't think I have. No. Well, we just like if I see something that I think he'll like, I'll get it, which is not very often. I must admit. I think I've only probably bought him 2 things in the whole time. So.
Andy's always been incredibly generous and bought me lovely things. always. And
So have you. I've got my bike right here in my living room now. I had it all redone, the bike, around the corner. Do you know what Steve said? He's going to chuck it in the canal. I said, "How dare you!"
Thanks, Steve.
It's only because I don't ride it though. That's why. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to ride it there. I mean, you have to ride it along the canal to the studio. But like Gareth said, even on the canal, it's like full of these sort of like macho guys, like all going all really fast and like.
Oh yeah. I get that because I cycle in our local park.
Yeah.
And I've got all my gear on and everything, and I've got like heated gloves. It's so frigging cold. And there's professional guys with all their tight pants on.
Yeah.
And they just whiz past,
Yeah.
But I'm going so slowly that the people that are walking around the park pass me twice, Especially up the hill,
Yeah. Oh, have you? So, what have you been doing for physical wise then?
Well, I was running for a bit, and then I messed up my leg, so So then I started cycling.
Yeah.
Now I cycle, and there's a really lovely park called Prospect Park, which is a couple of blocks from where I live. So I do night riding, which means basically I ride. I go out at 5 o'clock in the morning when it's really dark.
God, yeah.
It's very surreal, and it's
I
kind of
bet.
cool. And there are lots of other people out there that are kind of. I think, God, you're eccentric.
No. But it's like a whole nother way of life, isn't it? In that time,
Another world.
Yeah, that's
and
what
people are out there, like walking, and it's freezing cold, and and they're just doing their thing at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's lovely. I really like it. It's it's just, you see really like interesting animals and stuff, like the night animals, mammals, going across the road.
Wow. I mean, the only time when I've been like up with Steve, like, on the odd occasion when I'm still up in the morning, and then, when we go take Angel down, and it's only the sunrise has just come up. I'm just like, God, this is like a whole nother world.
Another world, yeah.
You don't ever see it. I never ever see it that world ever.
It'd make a really good documentary. I would love to talk to. So I see the same people going around the park, doing it for years, and they're not all sportsmen or anything. They're all all from all walks of life. I'd love to do a documentary about those people. What incentivizes those people to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning, frigging freezing, and just doing their thing.
They just get used to it though, don't they? It's like, I suppose it's like having a cold shower every day. Really? Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. I went to, because I saw this place in Wapping, because I had to go to Wapping a few times, because the DHL office is up there, and I had to send some things over. And it's really nice around there. It's got like butchers, bakers, like proper, old style places. And they had this one place, and it was Pilates and yoga, and it's right by the dock as well, like where there's like an ancient boat parked there, so you can sort of do it half outside, and and they said it was a COVID-free environment where they spaced all the people out, and they clean it all up properly and everything like that. But I had to do my assessment via Zoom. So as soon as they found out about my heart pills, HIV pills, I was struck off. You know, it's like, oh, you're not allowed to calm. No, you can't calm. You're in the highest category. You know, you're in the highest category. Thing. So I said, oh, okay then. So like, but they said, but please do calm when you know, when it's all back to normal. I said, oh, it's such a shame. I said, because you know, because they do like ballet dancers and people like that. He's an ex-ballet dancer. I said, oh, it's such a shame because I wanted to get ready for a tour, you know, for I'm in a band. And he said, what band's that? And I said, Erasure. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't recognise you there like that on Zoom. You know, here's with me with all my beard like 30 years later. You know, he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't recognise you like that. And they sent me an email the next day saying, please make sure you come to the you know. So yeah, that was that. So I mean, there's not really much that I can do really. You know, I mean, to be honest, I hate yoga, Vince. I mean, Steve does it all the time, every day nearly. I did one class with Michael online, and I just don't like it. I don't know why. It's sort of, I don't mind doing salute to the sun and all those things, but it's funny. But even with my therapist, though, it's like it's like the same school kind of thing. Yeah. You know, it's like once you've learned some techniques, because they hypnotize you. She hypnotizes me, but they do it like in exactly the same way as another person has done it to you. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, when you used to go to school and you say, oh, she is dead, she looks dead, and then you lift her up, one light as a feather, 1, 2, 3, and you lift them up. Do you remember that game? Yeah, it's sort of like that, because you remember the way, the dialogue of the hypnotism, you know. So it kind of like you feel a bit like you're acting it out. You feel a bit like you're pretending that you're hypnotized, so as not to upset the therapist, you know. So it's a bit sort of like not quite real, you know. Yeah. It's like you have to make yourself believe it. Yeah. You know. Yeah. With all things, I suppose, don't you? You have to make yourself believe whatever you want. Like, if it's like, I don't know, born again evangelicals. Sorry, but they're on my naughty list this year for Santa. Have we got one more song?
I think we've had enough, right?
That's all the songs.
That's all the songs. So all there is for us to wish our love.
We're going to play Gaudette at the end.
No, that's not on there.
I changed that. I swapped that out for She Won't Be Home.
Oh, please play Gaudette instead.
Okay.
I love that track.
Because we're not doing it live, I can add that now.
Yeah, yay! Put it on, Gaudete.
Gaudete, Gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. Tempus gratiae, quod optabamus, camina letitie, devotere damus. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. Deus homo factus est natura mirante, mundus reno Vergine, gaudete. Ego nostra consito, salutiamen nostro, benedicat Domino, salus Regi nostro. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete, 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 Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete, 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 Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete.
Hey,
When Andy sang that, I thought, oh my God, that's going to be in so many commercials.
I know, bastards.
There's still
I
time.
got a really nice. I got a really nice thing from a flicker though, Vince, saying like, "Oh, let's put the spirituality back into Christmas with Gaudete and like, you know, get it in the charts and stuff like that." I thought, "Oh, you disillusioned poor man," you know. You know. I didn't realise though, you know, I didn't realise because I love the song so much. I didn't realise it was such a religious,
No, I didn't know. I didn't even know it was a Christmas song.
a Latin song, because it's like in Latin, you know. I didn't realise because it's like to the Virgin Mary. I didn't realise, you
Yeah.
know. I just sang just by rote, you know. But I loved it. I loved that song as well. Doing it, yeah. So we're going to leave people with that and wish them a lovely, lovely Merry Christmas, aren't we?
Yeah, everybody who's out there.
Yeah.
Have a fabulous Christmas.
Yeah. Don't mix up too much. Don't like be all snogging and doing all those things to people.
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. And we thank you all so much for giving us a great year. And we look forward to seeing you as soon as we safely can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.